Once upon a time, in a land blanketed by snow, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as fair as freshly fallen snow, lips as red as the juiciest apples, and hair as dark as the night. Snow White was loved by all who knew her, but her wicked stepmother, the queen, was filled with jealousy. The queen possessed a magical mirror that could speak the truth. Each day, she would ask it, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And the mirror would reply, "You, my queen, are fair, it's true, but Snow White is fairer by far than you." Furious and consumed by envy, the queen hatched a wicked plan. She ordered her huntsman to take Snow White into the deep, dark forest and to bring back her heart as proof of the princess's demise. But the kind-hearted huntsman couldn't bring himself to harm Snow White. Instead, he set her free and warned her never to return to the castle. Lost and frightened in the vast forest, Snow White stumbled upon a cozy cottage deep within the woods. Inside, she found 7 little beds, a table set with 7 tiny chairs, and everything in miniature size. It belonged to 7 dwarfs who worked in the nearby mines. When the dwarfs returned home, they were surprised to find Snow White, but they welcomed her with open arms. In return for their kindness, Snow White helped them keep the cottage clean and tidy while they were away at work. They became fast friends. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the wicked queen discovered that Snow White was still alive. She decided to take matters into her own hands. Disguised as an old peddler woman, she offered Snow White a poisoned apple. Snow White, unaware of the queen's true identity, took a bite and fell into a deep slumber. The dwarfs returned to find Snow White in a lifeless state. Grief-stricken, they placed her in a glass coffin to preserve her beauty. Time passed, and one day, a prince passing through the forest saw Snow White. He was captivated by her beauty and kissed her gently. The power of true love's kiss broke the spell, and Snow White awoke, her heart filled with joy. She and the prince fell in love, and they decided to live happily ever after. The wicked queen's jealousy had no power over Snow White and her true friends, and so, in the land of perpetual snow, Snow White's kindness and purity shone brighter than ever, proving that goodness and love will always triumph over envy and wickedness.